y'all, it's me, Barb. How you all doing? Listen, it's a little Valentine's celebration once again, but I just like trying out little things and new things for the Valentine's Day, for the kiddos or for your friends or for your spouse, your partner, whomever, and just find little goodies. Of course, we can always do flowers. We can always do chocolates. We can always do nothing. We can always write a nice card. But there's a lot of little ditties around, and I thought, well, let's just give it a whirl. So we're going to try 4 today. Woohoo! You all, I tell you, I'm going to be Barb with you, and I'm going to tell you the deal. I was a little short on money, and I was like, how am I going to do these videos? And so I went to the store and got the cheapest things I could. And that's why I've been doing a lot of these little candies. But I'm not going to do as many. I will probably do some for Easter because I won't be able to help myself. You know that. But anyway, and someone had asked me to do Girl Scout cookies, and I did it last year, and they're pretty much the same except for one, and you have to order it from the internet. Well, and you have to order it from a troop through the internet or something. It got so confusing, I kind of gave up. But I think it's the Raspberry Rallies or something. But anyway, maybe I can get my hands on them someday and I'll try them out. But go to my video, the Girl Scout cookies. That's fun. I sing my old Girl Scout songs. I have so many wonderful camping memories from Girl Scout camp. But anyway, we're here to our Valentine's Days. My Valentine's earrings. And shoot, you all, I had gotten that Valentine's balloon. And then I did, we did the celebration, and the Valentine's balloon was in there too. I had about 7 balloons. You could only see like 3 of them. But anyway, and then I was like, what am I going to do with all these balloons? So I left them on the front door of a neighbor. And then I said, okay, now where's that Valentine's balloon? I was going to do the Valentine's thing today. And I was like, oops, I already gave it away. I almost bought another one. I said, we can have fun. We're going to talk about a little bit about joy for Valentine's Day and loving ourselves, but loving the world and everything around us. But I'll tell you why we're going to do that. And it's not because I'm trying to be Miss Philosopher. It's because someone asked a BBQ barbecue. I don't know if it's BBB, Barb's Besties break, or anyway. Hi, Barb's Besties. You all, I hope you're doing all right. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so we have, let me just show you what we have. We have the Haribo. Was it Haribo? I can't remember. I should have looked it up. Sweet and sour hearts. We have, we've got Warhead's Chewy sour candy. I just thought the container was fun. And then, we've got Reese's Peanut Butter Hearts. Well, I just wanted a little balance, And then we got Sour Patch Kids Hearts. Now, this is different than the other thing I tried on the last Valentine's video. This says Sour Patch Kids Hearts, but it doesn't say it's black raspberry. I don't think that they're black. That blew me away. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I was telling someone about it, and they go, oh, wow. Their child was in college. They said, oh, I think he would love it. Anyway, to each their own. We're all different, But anyway, so where should we start? I'm going to start here. Haribo, I am so sorry. I should have looked you up. I already did a whole thing on you. But this is sour and sweet. Does it say sweet and sour hearts? Kids and grown-ups love it so. And these guys are all out of Germany. So hello, Germany, if anybody out there is watching. I doubt it, but if you are, please let me know. That would make me so happy. Not that you're here to make me happy, but anyway, let's open it up. Oh, I better have my scissors. Now, I have red scissors today for Valentine's Day. But anyway, I don't know. Now I'm not positive, but I think Penny's going to be gone for Valentine's Day, and that's going to be okay. She asked me 100 times, is it okay? And I'm like, sure. We don't do a big thing on Valentine's Day. I kind of do things prior to Valentine's Day, so then I feel all joyful on Valentine's Day. Okay, you all, I think there's 2 different colors in here. So let me show you. I'll squish it. Oh, it smells divine. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Well, first I smelled like sweetness and cherry and strawberry. And then I smelled, I think it's the bag or something. There's a weird smell in it. It smells like a dirty sock. Or a horse. I'm not kidding you. It's not the outside of the bag. Oh, is that the weirdest thing? I wish you could smell it. Oh, I think some of you guys are glad. It's like toe jam or something. I mean, that's weird. Maybe it's just how it's been sitting. I don't know. So here's the candies in there. There's not tons, but there's more than it looks like when I show you. Let me just see if there's an expiration date on here. It says best before November 20th, 2023. You know, I have never smelt something like this. Well, let's try them anyway. I am brave. Okay, so we have red ones and pink ones, I think. It could be just the light hitting it. Yeah. There's dark red. I'm going to show you. So here's the dark red ones. Kind of matches. And then this one is the pink one. So, okay, the pink ones are supposed to be sour, and the red ones are supposed to be sweet. I think they're supposed to be strawberry tasting, because they have strawberries in the back. It doesn't say that. I swear to you, there's the weirdest smell in there. First you smell that like strawberry, and then all of a sudden you smell. Anyway, I'm going to brave the storm of toe jam. Oh, gosh. Why am I doing this, you all? Okay, let's try the red one, okay? And this one's supposed to be the sweet one. I always forget how long it takes me to eat these things. This is a hard, chewier taste than some of the Haribos. Tomato. I don't taste a lot of the strawberry. It's not a strong strawberry taste, but it's mild. That's okay. I just swallowed a big piece of it. So this would take a long time, but you could suck on it too, I suppose. Okay, I'd say that's like a 6. I mean, I don't think that's anything to write home about. Let's try this one. This is the sour strawberry one, I think. It's a harder, chewier kind of thing. Yeah, you taste the tartness right away. Oh, it's tart. A little sour. But a little strawberry taste. You taste a little strawberry there. You know, like a strawberry that's like a little not ripe yet. Woo! Let's chew them together. The sweet and the sour. Maybe that'll be fun. Maybe it won't. Does that hurt? There you go. That's for you all. Okay. That's all right. It's just kind of like the sweeter one kind of cancels out the sour one. I'd probably eat them separate. This one, you know, I really like these guys. They really surprised me when I did this video. Maybe I haven't aired it yet. I don't know. But I'd try a whole bunch of these. And I was delightfully surprised. But this one would probably rank on the bottom, I think. I wish you could smell it. Oh, Haribo, you gotta check out your inside of your bag. I don't know if it's the chemical of the bag. I think it is. The outside of the bag doesn't smell. The inside, oh, it tastes like it smells like toe jam. Not that I really know what toe jam smells like. Or the inside of your belly button, a lint. I don't know. When I was a kid, I don't know, but it smells really bad, you all. That is a 0. I mean, I'm not going to get sick on the side of the road, but it's at least a 1. Maybe a 2, but I think it's a 1. But the taste that if you don't smell the bag and you just eat them, you're going to be fine. And then I would say, both together, I say they're probably, I don't know, maybe a 7.5. They're not to write home about. They're a little harder chew than a lot of these, but they're fun. There's a little sweet one and then a sour one, sweet one. So it'll be fun for whoever is into these kind of things. So 1 to 10, 1, you're going to get sick on the side of the road, never speak of it again, hear of it again. And 10, you can't stop thinking about it, you're going to go buy some more. I probably would not buy these again. Oh my God. You all, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not, but okay, we got to just move on. Move on, move on, move on, move on, move on. Okay, we're going to try these. We're going to get something now this should be a guarantee, shouldn't it? Reese's Peanut Butter Hearts. And now this whole package was $1.25. Now let's see what they look like inside though. See if, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to be civilized today. I'm civilized, my friends. I should move over. I don't know. Okay. Oh, they're little tiny things. Now you get 4 in here. So they're little tiny babies, but if you've got kids, that would be perfect for your friends in the classroom or on a Valentine or you know, if you have children or, you know, friends you just want to set on their desk at work. So you can't go wrong with a Reese's cup, can you? Unless you're allergic to peanuts. Then you could go wrong. Oh, I was about to say this isn't a heart, but it is. It's almost like they took the Easter egg Reese's thing and just put a little divot in it. There's the heart. Okay, let's take a bite, right? Now, Reese's, I tell you, I love Reese's. If you don't like Reese's, you're not going to like this, my friends. It's by Hershey Company, which I know a lot of you out there in Europe and stuff don't like Hershey's. But with this peanut butter, if you've had Reese's and you don't care for it, try a Reese's peanut butter cup, just a plain old original, or one of these or something, and then tell me what you think. Hershey, Pennsylvania. I love to go there. I like to go to like amusement parks and stuff for kids. I have a good time, like Chuck E. Cheese. Have you guys been to Chuck E. Cheese? I think it's a ball of fun. I mean, I haven't been for a long time because of COVID and stuff, but I think it's a riot. I love to go play all the machines and look at the kids and watch the puppets and all that. The characters, you know, in their costumes. I don't know. I just think it's fun. Why not? I don't know how you can get any better than this. Excuse me. I have tried fancy... Excuse me. I have tried fancy peanut butter cups or Buckeyes. Excuse me. And they don't taste, I mean, some taste really nice and really rich and wonderful. But I tell you, I think it's a 10. It's at least a 9.5. So I'm taking a little bit of honey for my throat. Sometimes when I get that dryness in my throat, the honey helps. Yeah, so that's a 9.5 or 10. For me, I'm going to give it a 10. Maybe it's a 9. Maybe it's a 9.5. Well, I mean, you know, comparison to real fancy schmancy. But even compared to them, I tell you, I think you're either a Reese's peanut butter cup lover or you're not. I watched, and I don't watch this very often, but I watch it some. Oh, who are they called? They're a YouTuber. It's a family. I don't know what they're called. It's Colleen Ballinger's brothers group. I don't know what it's called. Ballinger family? I don't know. But anyway, they were testing different Valentine's candies and they hit the Reese's cup and everyone was like, it's a 10, it's a 100, it's blah, blah, blah. And you know, then they had all these fancy ones and the kids weren't rating them very high. So it's not about the price tag. Okay, you all, we've done 2. We got 2 more to go. 2 down, 2 to go. But before we do, it is barbecue time. We're gonna roast Barbara with the barbecue time questions. Anyway, I'm waiting to hear from you guys. If you want to call it BBB, so if you have a question, just put BBB : or put BBQ. But anyway, the question was from Chelsea Jacks again. Hi, Chelsea. Thank you for your questions. What do you like to read? Well, I tend to read. Well, it depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing. I have been known, like at the beach, to do the beach reading. You know, the romantic little novels. Nothing nasty now. Just you know, like the beach books kind of thing, like New England or whatever. So and so falls in love, and they meet the brother, or somebody just got divorced and they fall in love. Blah blah. Anyway, but I really like biographies, like life stories about people, and they said, what do you like to read? I'm going to name some. You know, when you guys ask me like something I like the best, I don't think about it much. I just, whatever pops in the head. And these were the ones that popped in my head for my book, for the books. One was The Glass Castle. That's a pretty new book. It might have been 10 years ago or 15, I don't know. By Jeanette Walls? Jeanette Walls. She wrote that. I like that book. It just gave another spin on the poverty of white people, which, you know, of course, there are a lot of more oppressed people, but I think in our country today, there's a lot of divide that some people don't feel like they're heard. And when you don't feel like you're heard, you know, you can go inward and destroy yourself, or you can go outward and destroy the world. So it's just like we kind of listen to each other. So anyway, it's an interesting, fun book. And then I really love Cane River. Have you ever read Cane River? It is generational of the families of this black family, African American, whatever you want to call them. And it's by Lalita, Lalita, Tademy. I don't know. It's Tademy. Love that book. That was really interesting. Another book I love is The Gift of Asher Lev. A lot of people know that one. Shyam Pollock, whatever. I was going to say, Sarah's Key. You know which one book I really liked? Back when I was a teenager, and I've held on to this. I go to this, and you know, it's just a simple little thin book. So if you're a teenager, you're in your 20s, and you haven't read this, go ahead and read it. It's a fast read, but it just makes you think about our country, our world, and I'm lost for the word. But anyway, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. I just think that that's a classic, and it's a good one. Stargirl by Jerry, what's his name? Spinelli. Stargirl is a simple book for like 5th graders, I think, 6th, 7th, 8th graders. If you haven't read that one, go ahead. It's really good to remember that if someone's different or unique, doesn't mean that they're yucky or bad. Just take the time to get to know them. Sometimes they are the coolest people in the world. The Orphan Train is good. That was by Christina Klein. And The Mighty Miss Malone, Christopher, what is it? Kudus? I don't know, Paul Kudus. Anyway, those are some that I liked. Anyway, I mean, I like a lot of books, and I'm kind of like, I used to be when I would read. I would be like, I'd have to read every word, make sure I understood everything. And if I skipped a paragraph, like it didn't compute, I would have to read it back. If I really was bored with the book, I would just keep reading it. Well, now I try not to. If I don't get hooked in after the first couple pages or first chapter or two, I got to set it aside. And that's really hard for me to do. But anyway, you know, to each their own. If there's a book that you like, why don't you share it with us, and we can kind of look into it too. I'm making a list of movies and books that you all like, and I'm going to try to make sure I see them and start looking at them. That'll be fun. We can kind of talk about it. Anyway, okay, so we've done 2 candies. We've got 2 more to go, right? Okay, so let's go to Sour Patch City. Sour Patch Kids, you know I'm not a sour girl, but what the heck? Mondelez International, made in Canada. You know I love Canada. I love every country. There are good people everywhere, and there are not so good people everywhere. But when I say good, I just mean not so healthy. But anyway, okay, here, this is what we get. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so these look like appropriate for Valentine's Day. So if you got some kiddos, where's my knife? My scissors. See, that's what happens when you get older. It's something sharp, so you call it a knife instead of scissors. I have decided that I'm just going to laugh about it all. Some people get so mad at themselves or so frustrated with their partners or their husbands or spouses or boyfriend, girlfriends or theys. I just say, no need to do that. Just kind of give yourself a little giggle. You know, I mean, if it gets way out of hand, yeah, you want to get checked out by a doctor, which I have talked to my doctor about it, but I'm all right. It just doesn't sound like it. Okay, this is the Sour Patch Kids Hearts. Not that black raspberry. Okay, there you go. Just a simple little thing. Let's take a bite, right? Already. This, I'm sorry, I can't even open my eyes. This is a sour one. This is more sour than the black raspberry ones. And by far more sour than Haribo. If you have a kiddo who likes sour, this is the gift for Valentine's Day for them. Just go ahead and get these. Not expensive. Some kids don't like chocolate. Right away, as soon as you bite into it, you get that sour. And actually, you get the sweeter candy taste at the end. Sometimes it's the opposite. If you like sour, I think this is like a 10, honestly. Maybe it's a 9, but I like the balance on this one. This is good. Now, I'm not going to buy it again, so maybe it's an 8 for me, but I think it's a 10. I mean, just for what it is. Fun City. Okay, we've done 3. We got one more. Dee, dee, dee. Winter wishes. I have napkins for everything. It's so silly. I know it's silly. Okay, so sugar, sugar, dee, 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 dee. You all, I know. You don't have to preach to me. I have read the books. I have watched the documentaries. I know about sugar. Okay. We are going to do the last one. Warheads. Now, I don't know if I've ever had warheads. Have I? I mean, I've tried some sour candies. This I thought was cute because it comes in a little tube. Now, these little things inside are just like little round things. They could use those for Easter and just stick a different head on it. Warhead. But see? So they didn't have this. Now, this is I'm just like this. I've never been diagnosed with anything. But look at, this bugs me. Here's this, but then the label's over here. So I want to twist this. Okay, let me see if I can get it open. Oh, I got it open. I remember watching my mother as she got older and she couldn't open things. I'd be like, oh, and you just go. Well, now I'm like that. But lately I feel like my hands have been stronger. I think it's because I haven't been doing as much gardening. When I garden, you weed a lot and then my hands get weak. Okay, I just opened it. Boop, 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 boop. I think the colors don't look real Valentines. They could have red, pink, and white and whatever, but red, pink, white. But so they probably just use the same things and put them in a tube for Easter. I'll have to check. Oh, I didn't look at the label. Gosh, I don't know if I could read it. I need a magnifying glass in this car. I'm going to have to get a magnifying glass. I'm going to have a whole bucket of stuff in here. It says here, oh, I don't know. Best by April 2024. You could just, if you got this and you got too many things, you could just hold it for next year. Ooh, preserving my body. I can't see where it's from. Candy made in Brazil. Hi, Brazil. I get a kick out of hearing from you all from other countries. I love hearing from you from other states, too. Goshly gee, today it's like in the mid-50s again. At night it'll get cold. Some nights are in the 20s, but usually in the 30s lately. And here we are in February, middle of the winter, and look at this isn't a heavy sweater, but anyway, okay. So there you saw what's inside. Okay, have I had a warhead? Maybe I have. I've tried so many things. So many things I would have never tried. Well, I stopped eating candy there for a while now. But I'm going to get into, after Valentine's Day, we're going to be trying more foods. Okay. I wonder if they all taste different. This was the red one. It's a little sour. Ooh, I'm drooling. Too sour for me. But it's... Ooh! I probably should have made this 2 videos. Ooh! It's a little sour, but not as sour as the other one. It's got like a harder candy shell on it. See? But it's very chewy, like really, what do you call it? What is it? Softer. Softer in the inside. Okay. So this is more of a tangerine taste, the orange one. They're sour. I think your kiddos would like them. Teenagers, young adults. I think some of you all should take some of these and put them in a nice little baggie and mix them all up and watch your grandparents eat the sour ones. Like, mix them with some sweet things. Would that be fun? It won't hurt them. The blue one's really... Woo, doggies! That one's real sour. This I would never get again. I'm thinking. I think for some of the people who aren't really into Valentine's Day, this would be a good one to give them. Or your college kid, just mail it, or leave it on their desk. Or at work, leave one on their desk, just perk somebody's up. Anyway, woo! I think that's a 9. I don't know. Maybe it's a 7 for me, but it's a 9 for somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny because I really thought the Warheads would be more sour. They're sour. I guess you guys can tell from how I'm reacting if one is more sour than the other. You tell me from what the look on my face. That sourness is sticking with me, though. That Sour Patch Hearts one, it was really sour, but then at the end, the Chewy was like a sweet candy. This one stays sour. I can still feel it. I think the Warheads are sour. Sour. That's not a word. More sour. Wow. Well, that was fun. Woo! Did I ever talk about what I was going to talk about? Did we? Oh, we talked about books. I was going to talk about something else today because it was Valentine's Day. Oh, you all, what am I going to do? Someone had asked me another question. I'm not going to do it here. I'll do it in another video. I was not going to talk about books today. See, that's what happens when you get older. You go, I had an intention of a question because I thought it had to do with Valentine's Day. I thought it would be a perfect thing to do. And then see, this just happened. I drooled. I'm starting to drool sometimes, just a little. And they said, that's what happens when you get older. Watch out, you all. But yeah, I had every intention to do this other question, and I did that one. Who knows? Maybe somebody needs to hear it, or I don't know. Who knows? So maybe somebody doesn't need to hear what I was going to say. Who knows? All I know is it's done, it's done, it's done. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Throw those out the windows. Woulda, coulda, shouldas will drive you crazy. Anyway, y'all, take good care of yourselves. I hope you have a nice day on Valentine's Day. If you don't believe in it, then just do something you love, or sit around and hang out. Do your thing. Anyway, I hope you all be nice to yourselves and take good care of yourselves. And happy trails to you. Goodbye, Barb's besties. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's Day.